Rishi Sunak is heading for a very certain event. Next year, he's probably not going to be Prime Minister anymore. That's looking more and more certain. The worrying thing is we could end up with that guy on the other side of the dispatch box instead. Now, I say this because I read yet another news article, we will call it, about Rishi throwing our money away at, well, nonsense, for want of a better word. David Cameron has been in the news all this week, pretty much doing the same, chucking it here, there, and everywhere. I saw a video by Simon Sideways yesterday, which really brought it home for me, the impact that these people have on the innocents in this country that aren't even considered: old people, homeless veterans, and the list goes on. It really is disgusting. Now, the Rwanda policy, the Rwanda plan isn't everything it made itself up to be. If you don't believe that it was going to work, subscribe to the channel, because you'll be among like-minded people here. And one of the things is, all right, we would send them to Rwanda, but then what? Every piece of information that I had available to me, it was one in, one out. So we'd give them one and we'd get one in return. So in effect, the numbers weren't going to change at all. We were told by the courts that this whole plan was deemed unlawful, and that obviously kicked off all the stink with Suella Braverman and Rishi Sunak and made him look like a 42-carat dipstick, which, let's face it, isn't that hard at all. In the days after that, it turns out we'd already given Rwanda 140 million quid for a policy that wasn't even going to work and wasn't even considered lawful. Even so, if he tried to push it through, you could see the lawyers pouncing all over it. And in the grand scheme of things, we're now being told nothing will take off until next year. Well, there's a general election next year. Don't you find that a bit convenient? Well, when I thought that was enough, I saw this news article and I thought, what the hell is going on? Rishi Sunak set to give Rwanda another 15 million quid as he attempts to save asylum plan. Well, I've got news for you, Rishi. You can't save something that's been deemed unlawful, no matter how hard you try. It's just good after bad, money down the drain. And I'd love to know what's really going on. I'm sure something is. Let me know what you think in the comments. And this is the statement that goes with it. Rishi Sunak will give Rwanda another 15 million in a bid to curb channel crossing migrants, a report has claimed. The Prime Minister will cough up the extra cash in an attempt to pay for extra personnel to improve and expand the Rwanda asylum processing system. Now, this is good after bad, pound after pound after pound, and we're stuck in the same situation. It's not going to change. What you do, you turn them round and you send them back to the shoreline they left from, about 26 miles away. But no one's got the brass tacks to actually want to achieve that or actually want to do it, and it's going to continue. Meanwhile, you've got cost of living crisis, people on the streets, public services have got trouble, and I could go on and on and on. Yet we give millions of pounds to everyone else. Like Paz said in a video of his the other day, Paz49, why don't we fix the house before we worry about somebody else? Or why don't we fix the barn door after the horses come home? You know, it's that kind of thing. It's utter disdain I have for these people, the way they're running this country. It's driving it into the ground. And I do wonder, is that the point? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you want to watch any other videos on this kind of subject, you can start with this one here. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Toodaloo.